Bangalore, be prepared for all sorts of surprises. The Garden City offers much more than just a slew of pubs and IT hubs. It's green, it's gorgeous, and with that little bite in the air, well, what could be more appetizing than that? As I discover, quite a bit actually. And so our day starts early, amidst a setting that Eliza Doolittle would be pleased to call her own. Yes, in this simple spot that puts the garden into city is a small place for those with big appetites. So we've moved a little further afield than planned, but tell me, this is not the perfect way to start the day. And guess what? It's about to get even better. With the sun streaming in, those warm red tiles and tables so basic, you know the food's going to shine. And clearly it must, because if there's a spare seat for more than a minute, I'll eat the chair they're trying to grab. Yes, being here is something of an education. After all, they're crowding in for a menu so restrained that there are maybe 10 options to choose from. So what is Vidyarthi Bhavan, and why is it that for decades now it's run to permanently packed houses?
6 decades back, there were a lot of educational institutions in and around this place, hence the name goes as Vidyarthi Bhavan. So they're coming as students and sharing a bite here. So now they bring in their children, grandchildren, show them the place, that this is the place I used to sit, this was my adda type. So the culture and that it has become a part of their tradition.
In fact, such is the demand that the waiters have figured out the only way to meet it. Behold, a single arm overflowing with a tower of dosas. Someone called the Weightlifters Association, with stacks piled 20 plates high. We're playing now with the heavyweights. I want to ask you about is the thing you're so famous for, apart from the delicious food, is these your waiters being able to carry 16 dosas, 20 dosas, 25 dosas at the same time.
We prepare 20 dosas at one shot on the tawa, and people, when it's full, there will be entire 4 tables, 16 people would have invariably ordered dosa. So waiters started carrying all the 20, balancing act. Then it became a trend.
So what should I have? I did mention that the menu's not exactly vast, didn't I? So one of everything, please. First up, the masala dosa. Full, fat and crisp around the edges. It's sort of like the offspring you would expect if a paper dosa and an uttapam decided to get cozy. It's meaty, it's crispy, it's absolutely delicious. There's a light, airy, steaming hot puri served with curried vegetables. There's an idli and a vada served soaking in sambar. It's so light, it's like the crispy cream of vadas. And then there's upma served 2 ways. One light, fluffy and swimming in spices. The other light, fluffy and swimming in sugar. To end the meal, 1 steaming cup of filter coffee. And really, lesson learnt. This is the way to start your day. Soon time to move on to my next destination. Yes, a short while away from the stadium centre is a restaurant called Sana Dige. The charming setting, both outdoors and in, provides an early taste of treats to come. It's like every inch of the coast has been covered. With lots of local colour, quirky little touches and a seating space that manages to bring the outside in. The fun starts before the menu even opens. And once it does, well, from sea to shining sea appears to be their motto. But there was only one stretch of coast I was interested in. I think I'm going to stay local. Yes, here Mangalorean food is served revamped and fully loaded. And speaking of fully loaded, when I suggested they order for me, I had no idea what was in store.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.